What is good, everybody? It's your boy Jay in the building. We is back again with another video. Now, we are here to review Florida A&M's 2023 football recruiting class. And the first guy we are going to start with is none other than Robert C.J. Lockhart. Now, Lockhart, he started off as a 4-star recruit. They bumped him down to a 3-star recruit. I don't know why they did that, but we're going to consider him a 4-star recruit. Now, Robert, he also ran track in high school. He posted a personal best. He ran the 100 meters at 10.75 seconds as of 2021. He also ran the 200 meters, and his personal best there was 21.56. And as a sophomore, he anchored the 4x100 team, and they ran for a school record of 41.41 last year. Now, in terms of his season, he's the 4th leading receiver in Langston Hughes high school history. This past season, his team went 15-0, and they won the 6A state championship game. This past season, he caught 25 passes for 524 yards and 3 touchdowns. I think his 2021, he missed that entire season with an ACL tear. I think back in 2020, which was his sophomore year, he caught 34 catches for 681 yards and 10 touchdowns. Now, this dude can run a 4.443. Dude is very athletic. He's only 5'9", so this dude can really resemble Xavier Smith. And of course, he can't replace what Xavier Smith has done, but he can most definitely duplicate what he has done and possibly more. Now remember, Xavier Smith was a walk-on heading to FAMU, and you see the career he had. Now him stepping into FAMU with Jeremy Musa as the quarterback to start his career off, this dude could jump off to a wild and great start. So we are all got to keep an eye out on this kid with the ball. So this dude is going to be very exciting to watch. Now remember, he was getting, he had first committed to Jackson State. Decommitted once they found out, Coach Prime wasn't going to be there. Then, all eyes were leading towards him going to Colorado. And then all of a sudden, he turns around and he commits to FAMU. So this is going to be very exciting. I definitely can't wait to watch this kid play, and we are definitely going to just see what happens, man. But I'm definitely excited about this pickup for FAMU. All right, and next up, we have Twan Wilson. Now, Twan Wilson was also one of the decommits from Jackson State, and when we thought he was heading to Colorado, he, changed his mind, and he ended up going to FAMU. Now, Twan Wilson is a 3-star recruit from Lakeland High School in Lakeland, Florida. Now, this dude not only can he play corner, but he also plays safety. Now, if we all remember, his top 4 was Jackson State, Arkansas State, Bryant, and I think Pitt as well. Pitt, Georgia State, Arkansas State, and Jackson State, I believe it was. But yeah, this dude is 6 feet, 185 pounds, can cover at corner and safety. And along this video, we're gonna see a lot of DBs in this video. So I don't know what a FAMU is doing and what they're thinking about on defense, but we're gonna see a lot of DBs in this video. Knowing me, I kind of like that. So I can't wait to see this guy in a FAMU jersey. This is definitely gonna be interesting, and I can't wait to see it. Watch this highlight real quick. I like it. Hold on. Let me see something. Hold on. Let me see it a little bit. Up in the air. All right, man. And next up, we have quarterback DJ Boney. Now, DJ was a 2-star recruit coming out of Evans High School. He's a transfer from Eastern Kentucky. Now, during high school, he was selected into the Shrine Bowl and the Cure Bowl All-Star games. Throughout his high school career, he totaled 5,300 all-purpose yards with 53 touchdowns. He also went to IMG Academy and Jones High School. Now, his junior year, he had over 1,100 passing yards with 400 rushing yards as a junior. And his sophomore year, he had 2,400 passing yards with 24 touchdowns. Now, he also had offers to Florida Atlantic, Indiana, Purdue, Louisiana, Bowling Green, Navy, UNC Charlotte, Middle Tennessee State, and Alabama State. And he committed to Eastern Kentucky back in 2020. And so now he's heading to FAMU. Now, this is going to be a great pickup for FAMU because Jeremy Musa is entering his last year of eligibility. So we're going to see what happens, man. Now, this dude is, Jeremy Musa is not the runner that he is, but I've seen his tape. I don't know if he's the thrower like Jeremy Musa is, but he's definitely a runner. I definitely like his playing style, so it's definitely going to be interesting to see what FAMU brings to the table or what he brings to the table. So let's see it right here. Look at this. Crazy. That was crazy. All right, and next up we have Deco Wilson. Now, Deco Wilson is a transfer from Jacksonville State. He plays safety. Now, this past season, he had his best season of his career at Jacksonville State. Now, let me go be real. He had 53 tackles with a tackle for loss and a forced fumble. Now, throughout his career at Jacksonville State, he had 75 tackles with a tackle for loss, an interception, 5 pass breakups, and a forced fumble. So he is definitely coming in here with some experience, and he does play safety. So mind you, I think Lovey Jenkins is still there, so he's definitely gonna add some much needed depth at the secondary position. So watch this tape for a little bit. Okay. All right, and next up we have Amari Lee. Now, Amari Lee is a transfer from UCF, which is University of Central Florida. So, 6 feet, 200 pounds. He plays corner, as we see right here. Now, back in high school, he played both DB and receiver. Played all 4 years at North Miami Beach High School. Had 4 interceptions and 15 pass breakups his senior year. Earned second team all-day county honors, and they had their first winning season in back-to-back seasons since 2006. So yeah, this dude right here, this dude could definitely cover and hit. I've seen this tape before. This dude is definitely physical, and like I said before, man, FAMU is having a lot of DBs added to this year's recruiting class, but this dude right here could play. We watch a few of his clips. I mean, look, of course, we've been running it, but yeah, this dude could play. Him in the slot. Look at this. Dude can definitely play, man. I like his play style. Hold on, one more. Let me see. And that was smart to stay right. All right, man. And next up, we have Sylvester Mathis. Now, Sylvester Mathis is a transfer from Temple University. He's 6'5", 240 pounds. He's from Roswell, Georgia, and he played at Centennial High School. Now, I think during his sophomore year, he made the transition from playing DN to outside linebacker. So I don't know what he's gonna do at FAMU, but I'm pretty sure, coach is gonna have him play both, outside and in, and especially with Isaiah Major still there, it's definitely gonna be interesting to see, what position he does play. So let me check him out a little bit. I mean, I didn't really see much about him, so I kind of do want to check his highlights real quick. Okay, speed off the edge. So it's definitely gonna be interesting, for me to see what, where he puts a lot of these guys. And you know what I didn't see enough of? You know what? I'll get to that at the end of this video. I'll get to that. All right, and next up we have Jamari Gassett. Now, Jamari Gassett is a transfer from the University of Buffalo, played receiver, 5'10", 170 pounds. So this is definitely going to be more of their explosive guys out at the wide receiver position. Now, for his career at Buffalo, he had 483 yards with 42 catches and 3 touchdowns. So we can go ahead and let's check him out for a little bit. Yeah, man, look. This is definitely going to be an interesting offense for FAMU. Definitely going to be interesting. Good move. My goodness. All right, and next up, we have Jacquez Yant. Now, Jacquez is a transfer from Nebraska, and he's a running back, a big, solid running back. He's 6'2", 235 pounds. Now, his freshman year, he rushed the ball 47 times for 294 yards and a touchdown. He didn't get much playing time this time last season, but he is heading to FAMU that already has a stacked running back room. Now, this dude's probably gonna be their power runner, because this dude right here is pretty solid already. 6'2", 235 pounds. I can imagine what it's gonna be like tackling a dude like that, bro. So I mean, look at this guy, yo. This dude is really rock solid, bro. I can imagine what it's gonna be like running him being in the swag. All right, man. And next up we have Chase Lloyd. Now, Chase Lloyd plays safety. He's a transfer from Vanderbilt University. I think he spent 2 or 3 years at Vanderbilt. Had a total of 21 tackles, and I think 1 or 2 interceptions. So back in high school, he was a 3-star recruit, one of the top 100 prospects in the state of Georgia. Now, like I said before, man, he's coming into. Matter of fact, I think FAMU probably has the most guys in the secondary and the most guys in the running back. Out of the running backs and DBs, they probably have the most. I'm not sure, but it looks pretty stacked. You know what I'm saying? But he's from Atlanta, Georgia, where he's 6'2", 205 pounds, and it's definitely gonna be an interesting thing to see where they put him. But he's definitely physical. I'll say that. Let's see. Check him out for a little bit. All right, and next up we have Kelvin Dean Jr. He is a transfer from Florida Atlantic, plays running back, 6 feet, 200 pounds. He's from Chipley, Florida. I think he went to James Rickard High School. Now, for his career at Florida Atlantic, I think he rushed for 209 yards with 2 total touchdowns, man. So this looked like a more speedy receiver, more athletic running back. So I'm gonna check his highlights out for a little bit. Okay, good move. Okay. Okay. This this could be their speedy running back, who can go, off tackle running back. I like it. Okay. All right, man. And next up, we have Levontai Summersett. Now, Levontai Summersett is heading into FAMU as an athlete. And we say that because, so over his 4 seasons at North Fort Myers High School, he had over 3,441 yards total, and over 1,900 of them was rushing, 921 of it was receiving, and 600 of it was passing, that's crazy. And he had 26 total touchdowns in 4 years. 21 of it was rushing, 4 of it was receiving, and 1 of it was defense. So he also had 171 tackles and 8 interceptions. So this is a guy who played both ways. So I don't know what they're gonna put him at, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna watch him for a little bit. I have not watched his highlights yet, but yeah, I'm gonna watch him for a little bit. So I mean, look, the majority of his plays came from running back, but him having over 100, almost 200 tackles with 8 interceptions, fam, that's kind of crazy. Touchdown. Okay, yeah. All right, and next up we have Alan Smith Jr. He is a transfer from the University of Louisville. He plays outside linebacker. Now, he's from Loganville, Georgia. I'm sorry. And he went to Grayson High School. Now, he was a 3-star recruit. Now, he was one of the top 70 players in the state of Georgia. Now, I think he only played 5 games his senior year because I think he had a season-ending injury, and he originally committed to North Carolina, and then he decommitted and then went to Louisville, and now he's transferring to FAMU. Now, I wanted to check out his Louisville practice highlights, but I couldn't find anything. So I don't know what he looks like now. All I know is that he's 6'2", 228 pounds. So I haven't seen any highlights of him, at Louisville. And these were the only ones that I could find. So, but of course he's a lot bigger and a lot faster than he is now. So I can't wait to really check him out, man. But yeah, I was trying to find him highlights. I just couldn't find them. All right, and next up we have Tyrese Gibson Battles. Now, Tyrese is a transfer from Garden City Community College. His hometown is Cleveland, Ohio. He went to high school at Maple Heights. Now, he's transferring as a junior. He's 6'5", 240 pounds. He plays DN. Now, I think this past season at Garden City, he had 16 tackles, 2.5 sacks, and a forced fumble in 9 games. So, it's good to see that, that FAMU is adding some pieces on the defensive line, man. They're trying to have a real vicious defense. I'm liking what FAMU is doing on the defensive side, man. They got about 6 or 7 DBs on the way with a few D linemen, with the guys that they already had. So I like what FAMU is doing. I'm gonna check him out for a little bit. I like the spin move. Grab him by the shirt. All right, and next up we have Justin Bostic. Now, Justin is a 3-star recruit out of Palm Beach Central High School. Now, now check this out. His past 2 seasons, right? He had 140 tackles with 16 pass defended, 10 interceptions, 4 pick sixes, 3 fumble recoveries, and 3 tackles for losses, right? Now, 7 of those interceptions came in just this past season, with 3 interception returns for a touchdown. and we're watching a few of them now. Yeah, this dude is very athletic. He can play both corner and safety. This dude can cover ground. Like, you see right here. Like, this dude can really cover. So I'm liking with their mixture of the freshmen and the transfers. This secondary is absolutely gonna be loaded at FAMU. It's absolutely loaded. I like what they're doing. Look, he's very opportunistic too. Look at that. This guy right here, man. Yeah, this dude. I've seen him sometime last year. I don't know where. I don't remember exactly where, but yeah, this dude can definitely cover. But you see right here, every highlight we've shown so far has been a pick six. So this dude is a ball hawking machine for sure. Look at this. That's crazy. I think he might have a few more in here. Hold up. Let's check it out though. He might have a few more in here. Let's see here. Hold on. Interception. Hold on. Uh-oh. What, a game winner? Hold on. Game winner? Hold on. Let's see if we have a game winner here. You know, he buried. All right, man. And next up, we have Malakei Owens. Now, Malakei is coming from Godby High School. 6'5", 250 pounds. He's a two-sport athlete. He also plays basketball as well. So, I'm going to check him out a little bit. Nice little mixture of transfers and true freshmen coming in. So, let me check him out a little bit. I couldn't really find his stats from this year that I wanted to name off. I'm gonna check him out a little bit. I don't remember if I watched his tape earlier or not. I don't remember if I did. I want to go back and find out, but sorry. But what up in the air? Okay. Good stop. Yeah. Come on. Where we at? Okay. All right, and next up we have Judahfy Michel. Now, Judahfy Michel is coming from St. Lucie West Centennial High School. Now, he plays. I don't know if they're gonna have him play outside linebacker or they're gonna have him play safety. I saw both, so I don't know. But this past season, he had 76 tackles with 10 sacks, 14 tackles for loss, and about 6 or 7 pass breakups. So I want to check his highlights for a little bit because that's my first time seeing it. Wow, that was an athletic play by the quarterback, to be real. But yeah, look at him. He almost got the sack. All right, so there you go, play outside linebacker. Okay. Okay. Tough. I like that. Where you at? Nice. Okay. I like that. Just one more. That done threw the flag. Where you at? Okay. Outside. Come here. I like that. All right, and next up we have Cedric Byrd. Y'all told me I said it wrong last time, so I wanted to make sure I got it right this time. All right, so Cedric Byrd. You see that 90-yard touchdown right there? All right, so Cedric Byrd is coming from Gadsden County. Now, I think this guy's an athlete too, because you see him at running back. He played a little bit of quarterback, but he's going to play corner. So that's an interesting guy to check out as well. But like I said before, he's from Gadsden County High School in Havana, Florida. I'm sorry. Now he had offers from Maryland, Middle Tennessee State, West Virginia, and Florida State as a cornerback. So we saw his highlights before, and we didn't see a whole lot of cornerback highlights. So this is going to be a very interesting guy to check out. We see the speed there. We saw probably like 1 or 2 cornerback clips in here, but this guy is definitely going to be somebody that we are going to pay attention to, come spring practice time. So, yeah, watch out for Cedric Byrd. He got the moves. Let's check out one more clip of him. A running back. Yeah, look at this. He can run though. Look at it. All right, and next up we have Jalen Blaze. Now, Jalen Blaze is a safety out of Tallahassee, Florida. He's a transfer from the University of Minnesota. Now, let me check his stuff here. Now, during his senior year of high school, he had 27 tackles with a sack and a punt, block, and an interception return for a touchdown. Now, he was the 34th ranked safety coming out of high school in the country. He's a 3-star recruit, and he was the number 98th ranked prospect in the state of Florida. Now, this is another added piece to their secondary. And like I said before, man, checking out all the other guys, playing in the secondary, this is going to be a stacked room. So, like I said, I'm just real interested to see where all of these pieces fall. So this is definitely going to be an interesting project. I can't wait to see what FAMU does, man. But this guy, look, he plays in the box, so he looks physical. This is a physical safety. See where he at. See him backing up. All right, and next up, we have Cherif Seye. Now, Cherif Seye is a transfer from southeastern Louisiana. And before that, so he actually started his college career at Bethune-Cookman, I think back in 2018 or 2019, one of those years. Then he transferred to ASA College out in Florida. Then he transferred to southeastern Louisiana, spent some time there, and now he is heading to FAMU. 6'5", 250 pounds, DN. So we're gonna find out. It's definitely gonna be interesting. Check out his highlights for a little bit. Alrighty, come out the edge. Okay. Alrighty. All right, and next up we have Asthon Grable. Now, Asthon Grable is a transfer from Jacksonville State, and before committing to FAMU, he was actually committed to North Carolina A&T, and then he decided to flip his pick the day of National Signing Day, and now he's heading to FAMU. He played guard, I believe. 6'4", 312 pounds. He's from Gordon, Georgia. He played at Wilkinson County High School. And yeah, so I'm glad, we're going to talk about it because I think FAMU should have got more offensive linemen. I think that's what they're missing in a lot of these pieces. Like, they only grabbed about 2, maybe 3 offensive linemen from what I saw. So this is actually one of them. Matter of fact, this was the first offensive lineman I've done in this entire video. I think I have like 1 or 2 more. But yeah, let me check them out a little bit. Okay. Next up, we have Orel Grey. Dog, this dude here. If y'all see me react to his video probably like a week or two ago, dog, this dude, fam, he already adding another piece to an already stacked running back room. But this dude here can act, boy, his running style is different. So he's from Jacksonville. I think he won Player of the Year in the city of Jacksonville. I don't remember what it's called, but he had his senior year alone, he rushed for 2,030 yards with 30 touchdowns, and he had another 600 yards of return, both on, I think, kick return and punt. He had 600 yards. So yeah, this dude right here, man, this dude here, dog, this is a workhorse right here. He's a 3-star recruit, and fam, I can't wait to see him run at FAMU. Honestly, this was one of their best guys as a freshman that they signed, and he also played defense as well. But this dude right here, he can catch out the backfield. He avoids tacklers very, very easily. So he's not only a power runner, but this dude right here is elusive. He is very elusive. So I just can't wait to see this guy run at FAMU, man. Check him out for a little bit. Like, this dude, dog. All right, next up we have, and I'm gonna try to say his name correctly, Janik Ogunlade. I think that's how you say it. But Janik is a transfer from the University of Buffalo. 6'5", 290-pound offensive lineman. He's a redshirt freshman. He's from Maryland. Went to high school in Northport High School. Check him out. This is another offensive lineman. I think that FAMU only got 2 offensive linemen, and we gotta talk about that when we get there. We gotta talk about that because I don't know. I think they should have got more O-linemen, in my opinion. They really should have. Check them out for a little bit, okay? So number 73. He's playing guard, okay? And last but not least, we have Cole's 5-star kicker, Michael Smith. Now he's gonna be playing both kicker and punter. 5-star kicker. I like the sound of that. So it's gonna be very interesting to see what he does at FAMU. Matter of fact, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna check some of his kicks out. We're gonna check them out, man. We're gonna check him out for a little bit. We're gonna check his kicks out. Okay. We'll put that thing. I like it. Come on, man. We can check your ice, man. We see your gold chain in your watch. Okay. The camera, got the gold rings on too. Okay, I see you out there, gold out in there in the booth. He gold out in the booth. Alrighty. All right, we're gonna pause here because I like what he's doing. But check this out, man. So that concludes their recruiting class so far. I don't know what they got up their sleeve, but check this out. I think with the talent that they have coming in and with the talent that they currently have, they have enough to compete. And I'm talking about for the number 1 spot in the SWAC. Because I think this is probably as close as they been within the last 2 years. Now, their first 2 years in this SWAC, they've always been one game away. One game away, and that's against Jackson State. And they have them first game of the season this year as well. And with their schedule that they've gotten, what their schedule tells me is that they don't really give a damn about the playoffs at this point. They're not playing for the playoffs. When you schedule 2 Division II teams, when last year that was part of the reason why you probably didn't make it, like the strength of schedule was part of the reason why you probably didn't make the playoffs last year, and then this year it gets weaker. You're not playing for a playoff spot at this point. You're looking to go to the SWAC. Like, you're looking to go to the Celebration Bowl. That's what it tells me. You know, and that monster at Jackson State is the only thing you got to accomplish. You beat everybody else in the SWAC. Look. Since FAMU has joined the SWAC, they've only lost to Jackson State. They've only lost to that team. So this is gonna be interesting. Now, my only concern for FAMU is probably the lack of people on the O-line. Because look, let me tell you this. Y'all got enough skilled players to compete with damn near anybody. Not just in the SWAC, but amongst the elite in the FCS. Y'all have enough pieces at the skill position, at the receiver, at linebacker, in the secondary, at running back. Y'all have enough guys at those positions to compete with anybody in the country. Them big boys. The lack of depth at the O-line spot is concerning to me. That's my only concern. So I think y'all have enough guys at the receiver position to compete with anybody. Y'all have the ability to lock down anybody in the country. Just them boys up front is my biggest concern, man. That's the only thing I got. You know, so it is going to be interesting watching FAMU compete for a SWAC championship this time around. Because, look, the past 2 years, I didn't think they had a chance because of what Coach Prime was building at Jackson State. And now that he's gone, and he took Shedeur Sanders with him, now the SWAC is wide open. It's more wide open than it's been the last 2 years. So, it's going to be interesting. I can't wait to see what FAMU does, man. But I think this is the best chance that FAMU has. And especially with Jeremy Musa possibly being the best quarterback in the SWAC, possibly. And I say that because he more than likely going to be preseason first team. More than likely. But I can't wait to see what they do, man. I honestly can't wait. I can't wait for it, man. I can't wait.